Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a great Taco Tuesday. Finishing up over here in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I'll be leaving here tomorrow. And can you believe that we are less than 48 hours away from kickoff of the 2023 season? I can't believe it's already here. So we heard earlier today about Travis Kelce hyperextending his knee. They're waiting for the swelling to go down to see how severe it'll be. His chances of playing the game, they'll find out more once the swelling goes down. I can guarantee you he's getting all kinds of treatment for that. But that's one of those lingering, nagging injuries that just don't get right unless you just stay off of it. Be that as it may, we had the scare yesterday of Tyler Smith leaving practice yesterday with hamstring issues. An MRI confirms that he has a hamstring strain. Oh boy. Hamstring strain. But Jerry Jones says he believes he's going to be playing on Sunday. Let's hope that that is in fact the case. Jerry Jones, who has gotten a little bit of grief because of the Trey Lance move. You know, everybody, of course, here's the reality. It doesn't matter what the Cowboys do. It doesn't matter what the Cowboys do. It's always going to be deemed the wrong thing. And the blowback on this is, as the San Francisco 49ers said, you know, they didn't want to trade to the Cowboys, but their offer blew everybody else's away. It could be a case where the Cowboys paid too much to go ahead and get that guy. And so that's where people are kind of like, so everybody else was offering like a 6th round, and the Cowboys stepped up with a 4th. And so Jerry Jones, you know, people are asking, well, did you consult the coach or things like that? Did you talk to Dak? And of course, he said, listen, because of the way we run things around here, I don't have to talk to anybody to make a deal. And it's kind of like, okay, would you like to elaborate more on that? And it kind of makes some sense to a degree, because as he put it, and although he said in there, because when we drafted him, well, I think that was just a mental mistake there. We didn't draft him, okay? We did not give up 3 number 1s and a 3rd to draft him. Let's be clear here. We did give up a 4th. Now, the question you have to ask is, was he overrated and did he deserve to be drafted at that point? A lot of times people will look at combine numbers and what a guy did in college, and they'll inflate what they've done in college and not realize what they may be in the pros. The highway is littered with guys that had, you know, the pedigree, as they put it, or the potential to be great that just did not pan out. We don't know if that's the case there. But Jerry Jones says, we knew what we had for a draft grade on him. We thought very highly of him. You know, maybe this is a case like, you know, they had intrigue by C.J. Stroud. Maybe down the road, if something happens with C.J. Stroud, the Cowboys decide to try and make a move for that guy. You know, they were intrigued by Johnny Manziel, and Jerry Jones had talked about bringing in Johnny Manziel. In fact, got thrown up against the wall and the draft card taken away from him so they could draft Zach Martin. Glad they kind of did that one. Maybe they need to throw Jerry against the wall again, but then again, he is a senior citizen, and that might be senior citizens abuse. Be that as it may, Jerry says, I have all the information. Basically, he's admitting that I'm knee deep in all the decisions that are made here with the Dallas Cowboys, and don't question what I decide to do. I can make a decision on what I think is best for the team because I am in the loop. I am part of the decision-making process. And because this situation came around so quickly, I deemed it time to act now and make a play. Well, maybe if you consulted some other people, maybe we wouldn't have given up a 4th. And a lot of people will say, well, you know, 4th round draft picks, who cares? Well, Dak Prescott was a 4th round. Just saying. I know some of you guys will say, yeah, so that's the nothing pick. But, you know, Derek, whatever. That's all I got to say to the Dak Prescott haters. Whatever. But it doesn't matter what the Cowboys do. Even though other teams wanted to get that guy, including Buffalo, the Ravens, Detroit, teams that had a quarterback, if they had gotten it, it would have been, oh my God, their owner, great move. You know, they've got a guy who's got potential for a 4th-round draft pick. You know, that's a guy they could take their time and try and develop. Maybe they could use him, you know, for a trade down the road and get more for him when a team gets desperate. Or maybe he can sit on the bench for a few years and learn from Dak Prescott and be the heir apparent, like, you know, say Aaron Rodgers was behind Brett Favre, or Steve Young was behind Joe Montana. You know, instead of saying that, they've turned it into, it's the worst thing in the world. How could Jerry Jones do something so crazy? Yeah, well, it is what it is. If you are a Dallas Cowboy fan, and I'm assuming if you're watching this, you're either a Dallas Cowboy fan or a Dallas Cowboy hater. There's really not too many things in between. You're one or the other. It's what you get with Jerry Jones. We've been doing this forever. So why are we acting surprised? You shouldn't be. I'll probably elaborate more on it later. The talking shows are getting crazy right now. So between Shannon Sharp literally calling Stephen A. Smith Skip a couple of times, and Stephen A. wearing a name tag, it's getting to be ridiculous. And for those out there that believe the shtick of Skip Bayless, who's always talking about my Dallas Cowboys and being a lifelong Dallas Cowboy fan. Skip, how can you be a sports commentator, a pundit, and a lifelong Dallas Cowboy fan and not understand that the Dallas Cowboys have won against the New York Giants 10 straight games? That the last time the New York Giants won a game against the Dallas Cowboys was Dak Prescott's rookie year. They're 10-2. Any Dallas Cowboy fan, or anybody who claims to be a Dallas Cowboy fan, knows that one. That we own their ass. Skip Bayless, I'm shocked that the Cowboys have won 10 games. What? If you're a card-carrying member, Skip, turn your card in, bro. Turn it in. Oh, boy. Waiting for the missus and Allie to get back from Home Depot so I can put up some mini blinds. I gotta tell you, I'm tired, boss. I'm real tired. And I'm tired of stupid shit. But hey, we got football back on Thursday. Peace.